Hi, I'm IFBB Pro Ava Cowan, and this is my Real Strength Transform video series, brought to you by Divine Nutrition. In this series, I'm going to provide in-depth instruction how you can totally transform your body no matter what your fitness level. So, please join me and I'll show you what we can do. In this exercise, I'm going to focus on the quadriceps. Now, obviously in leg exercises, you use more than one muscle group. But what I'm going to do is show you how leg positioning and really putting your mind into what you're training is going to focus more on one area as opposed to the other. So I'm using a really general piece of equipment. It's a free motion lift. You can do many different exercises on this. So I like to get creative. This is also a great way to build a foundation before you move into something like a barbell squat. So you get your range of motion solidified and make sure you have great form. And then once you're able to go from this, you can move into a more advanced exercise. So this would be more of a beginner exercise for the quadriceps. What I'm gonna do is make sure I have some weight on the weight stack. If you go really light, you might fall back. So it's a nice way to counterbalance your weight. So you're able to sit all the way back, getting proper form. And the proper form is where your knees are not trailing over your toes. If you get into a situation where your knees are going over your toes, then you can risk injuring your knees. So as we're doing this exercise, which is focusing on the quads, I'm gonna be moving my feet a little bit closer together. And because I'm doing that, there could be some tension on the knees. Just be mindful of what you're training while you're training it. If there's any pulling or any pain, you need to stop. So I'm gonna walk you through it. And I'm gonna show you how to train instinctively, okay? So I put a little weight on here, grabbing the handles, keeping my back flat. I stand up straight with my shoulders back. Now I'm just gonna warm up because I wanna feel this machine. I wanna see if this is the right weight. See if all my joints are warmed up. There's no pulling. My legs aren't wobbling in and out. Those are all things to be mindful of. So cool. I'm warmed up, and I suggest 2 warm-up sets when you're starting each body part. So go ahead and warm up. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure all your muscles are warmed up, the blood's moving in them. Now what I'm gonna do is get a little bit more focused. So this is when you train instinctively and you put your mind into your workout. So I'll again start, my shoulders back, my abs are tight, I sit back, my knees are not over my toes, and I stand up. Right to parallel to the floor. To focus on the quads, I'm gonna slightly move my feet in a little bit. Sitting down. Now I can feel it. I do feel it in the glutes, but I feel it in the quads as well. Another way to be mindful is to sort of lean forward a little bit. I'm thinking about pushing to the middle of my foot and kind of into my toes. It's borderline. You want to make sure that your knees don't hurt at all. Now I'm going really close. So I can definitely feel it on the quads. Sitting back and up. Great. So that's one way for a beginner to start. Let's just focus on that form, making sure you're sitting back enough. Now, even on this machine, the way to add some intensity, make it a little more advanced, burn some more calories, sweat like I'm sweating, is you can do some pulsing. So it's a way to do an advanced technique. What you can do is go about 2 or 3 reps shy of failure. I'm out of breath. And then at the end, I'll show you what you can do. And it really focuses on those quads. So my shoulders are back, putting my feet nice together. I complete about 8 to 25 of these, depending on your goal. And then at the end, half reps. There's about 4 to 6 inches movement. And right when the form fails, I start to fall over. When the form fails, that's failure, you're done. So that's one way to increase the intensity and get things moving. Hope you enjoy it. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. For more exercises and tips, And for the rest of my video series on ways that you can transform, please visit FitnessRxWomen.com. For more information on Divine Nutrition products, you may visit avacowan.com/Divine Nutrition. Thank you so much for joining me.